Hi everyone, welcome to another week here on The Den. It is LGBTQAI2 week. I got it right. So this week, as you can see, I'm all by myself. I don't like it. So Derek's hometown of Yarmouth, Nova Scotia, decided this year they were going to have their first Pride, which is amazing as hell. Just like my own hometown who had their Pride this year, Yarmouth is having a Pride as well, which is amazing for a rural community to do this. And Derek actually got asked to come down and speak. So he left me home alone because I had to work this weekend, and he's gone down to speak. So let's see what Derek's up to.
Hey, this is Derek, this is Ben of the Den, and you're in Yarmouth for Pride. You've come to Yarmouth when the decor is lobster traps. Pride lobster traps. Hey everybody, welcome to a special edition of Men of the Den where we are doing yet another Pride week. So this time I'm taking to my hometown of Yarmouth, Nova Scotia, where this is the first time they've ever had a big Pride event. Now, you've seen us do Halifax, you've seen Aaron in Manchester, UK, and you've seen our adventures in Orlando, and as well as other adventures in Pride. Let's see how small town Nova Scotia does this, because you're probably going to see something a whole lot different. want to get that sign. Yes! Who's gonna have their Ferris Bueller moment? Come on! Irony. This used to be my playground. This used to be my childhood dreams. This is actually where I used to play baseball. And this is where I'll be doing a live speaking engagement here in not too long. So Men of the Den did get invited down to speak here. Not only I can make it down, Greg had to work, and everyone else is all around the world. So here I am. I hope people will enjoy what I have to say. So we'll be showing clips of that here as well. So this is the after parade party. It's just kind of winding down now. Everyone's just getting in. So let's see how this gets turned out. I must say though, Yarmouth, you heard the party. I am blown away about the turnout of that parade. That was so much fun. Anyways, here's to some parties. So I'm here with two of the organizers of Yarmouth Pride, Megan and Cas. That's your name, right?
Yes, Cas.
Yes, I got it right. So what made you guys want to bring Pride to Yarmouth?
We felt a need for it.
Yeah.
There hasn't ever been anything like that around here, and there's just so many people in the Pride community that live here, and we thought it was important.
Yeah. So how did you feel about how was the community?
Oh my God, so
Amazing.
supportive.
Amazing.
Honestly, we really expected some negative pushback, and we didn't get any. Everybody was eager.
Amazing.
People were volunteering to we'll give you this, we'll give you that. Do you
That's
need this?
amazing.
So even today we were getting calls. Hey, do you need this? Do you need that? And it's been great.
So how do you guys feel? How do you feel everything turned out now that the parade is done?
Good.
Fantastic, amazing, absolutely amazing.
Very good.
Yeah.
I bet you can't wait to have a drink right now, though.
Oh my God.
I need some water.
Yeah. So we're to the after party. So what's going to be happening here in a little bit?
We've got bouncy castles in one corner. We've got vendors down along the edge. We've got a barbecue, and we've got entertainment, dancing, bands, Derek. We've got some drag shows and and just people chilling, having fun, and enjoying it.
All kinds of
Lots of stuff for the kids.
Yeah. So guys, I must say, I want to say huge congratulations on pulling off this event, and happy Pride!
Happy Pride!
Oh yay! Oh yay! Oh yay! Be it known by all ye present that I am commanded by her worship, the mayor of the town of Yarmouth, Cam Mood, and by the organizers of the LGBTQ Plus Alliance Yarmouth, to welcome one and all to the first Yarmouth Pride Parade.
Forgive me if I choke up a bit, because I am really moved by this whole thing. Give yourselves a round of applause, Yarmouth. And may I start us out with Happy Pride! I can't even begin to tell you how happy I am, because never, ever did I think that I would hear the questions, are you coming home for Pride? Yarmouth? Pride? Seriously, I'm not just shook, I'm babashook right now. To today, I get to see my hometown spread the love, celebrate diversity, and let the world know we do not tolerate hate amongst our lesbian, gay, bi, trans, or queer persons in our community. Yes, this does happen every year in Canada. Everything appears to be okay for us, but I've heard people ask, then why do we need to keep having pride parades? Let me tell you why, but let's address another question that I've been hearing far too much, and let's nip this in the butt right now. Why can't we have straight pride? Honey, gay pride was not born out of the need to celebrate being gay, instead to exercise our right to exist without persecution. Instead, why isn't there a straight pride month or movement? You should be thankful you don't need one. So to close up, everyone out there, first and foremost the parents, love your children. Yeah. If you are having a coming out conversation with your son or daughter, you've done nothing wrong. You may be confused for the next little while trying to figure out their life, and that's completely normal. They're doing the same thing. So try as much as you can to stay on the same page with them, love them, and make sure they know home is a safe place. To the newly out, or the ready to come out, it's a hard life, and this is a very awkward time of your life. The late Edie Windsor had a short quote with so much resilience. Don't postpone joy. You will know when you are ready, and don't be afraid. Another quote that recently shook me is that gay people act like teenagers because they didn't have their teenage lives to live. It's very true, and it's never too early to live or too late. There's going to be bullies, there's going to be hardships ahead, you will deal with haters who don't understand you, and they may never understand you, but that's not your problem. You do you, boo. The already out and loud queer community, stand loud, stay proud, and let us cherish our growth in history. Let us remember the Martha P. Johnson, Divine, the Harvey Milks, and the other trailblazers that are allowing us to stand here today and preserve our queer history of drag queens, performers, producers, musicians, what have you, and pass the knowledge down to our youth. And never let us put out that fire that was started at Stonewall, because there may be a day that we may never have to come out, but never let us never forget the fight that took us here, and how much more we have to do. In closing, I'd like to channel one of the greatest role models this community ever had. The words of RuPaul. Everybody follow me. Everybody say love! Love! Again, love! Love! And one more time, Nelly Yarmouth, love! Love! Thank you!
If you want straight with me, for a couple of guys, it's too easy to shy away or be hatefully. For a couple of girls, it's too easy to act with jealousy or competitive tendencies. For a couple of
funny how, when you're around somebody basically 24 hours a day, because we work together and live together, how it's so weird to have somebody gone for 2 days. But welcome back, honey.
So I had the best trip ever. I'm always hesitant to go to Yarmouth because, it was a hard town to grow up in, as any port city to grow up in. It was really hard knowing I was different, and I was bullied quite a bit and teased quite a bit growing up. So to have an event like this, especially knowing how past views of the LGBT in this town were, it was overwhelming, and it was truly a beautiful, beautiful sight, and the entire town came through. It's completely unbelievable what 3 people in a dream can achieve. And they, Joey, Megan, and Cas, you guys pulled it through, and it was absolutely beautiful. Congratulations through and through. This is a milestone, and you made an impact on Yarmouth history.
They definitely did. I mean, looking back at all your footage, it's amazing what they were able to put together. But I have to say, I'm especially proud of what you did, because I know I wouldn't have had the balls to stand up there and talk for fucking 20 minutes.
Public speaking is hard.
Everybody I talked to and said, you had to do a 20-minute speech. Like, 20 minutes?
Public speaking is hard. I was on stage, and pretty much I want to thank Daniel Flores for this one, because it was the night before. I was kind of panicking, and he was cracking jokes on Facebook, so I decided to say hi to him. And I was telling him at the speech, and he's like, well, just remember that you're the ambassador of love at this parade. And it's just
true.
like, you were right. On that, I went to bed, woke up, printed off the script, read through it, and I was like, I'm ready.
Well, you nailed it. So for those of you who want to see the full speech, because I know we just showed clips in our video, additionally today, as a bonus, there's the whole speech was recorded, and that is going to be posted on the Den as well, so you'll be able to see the 20-minute speech in its entirety, which I have to say, I was blown away by it. I mean, I obviously...
I can't believe I wrote it.
And I mean, I honestly was like, how is he going to pull this off? Like, the jokes and stuff that were in it?
I wrote it all in one, pretty much 2 sittings.
Yeah, no, he did a fantastic job, and
Yeah.
I'm super proud of him for being able to do it, because, like I said, I would never been able to do it. And, I mean, when I told Dusty and Dyer that you were doing a 20-minute speech, what is he, the Kehoe speaker?
The keynote speaker?
No, the Kehoe.
The Kehoe.
The Kehoe speaker.
Oh. Shut it, Dusty.
Dyer, too.
Shut it, Dyer.
Anyway.
But 3 things I want to point out. Like, here's a picture that this is one of the most proudest things. I marched part of the parade with my dad, and that was such an emotional moment for me. Just to be able to walk downtown, here is a selfie of my dad during a Pride parade is really, really important to me. As well as there was 2 paintings that were done during Pride Week here by Andre Haynes. We had the first one here, which, if you come to Yarmouth, it's a fishing town, and the lighthouse around Cape Forshue is one of the biggest symbols. So here's the first painting with him doing a rainbow around Cape Forshue. And here's the second one here. I'm not saying this because you put yours truly in there, but it's an absolute representation of what the parade looked like. It was amazing to see Yarmouth full of color, because in the past few years, it's really become a ghost town, and it's really coming back to life, and it just brought so much joy to me.
Okay. Well, everyone, that's it for this week. Tune in the rest of the week to see what everyone else talks about for this week's topic. As always, like, share, subscribe, and definitely check out Derek's speech. It's well worth the time it takes to watch it, because it was something. So anyway, have yourselves a wonderful week, everybody.
Bye!